again for coming out. It's a big day. You know, not many of us will get to be 80 years old. I mean, most of us 80 years old, put it that way. Bionic knees and all. But you need things like that to dance that much. But once again, I'd like to welcome everybody for coming out. Thank you for joining us again on this landmark occasion to celebrate the 80th birthday of our matriarch, Grandma. She's one of 11, mother of 4, legacy to 9, foster of 3, and situ to 1. Those are just a few of the numbers of changed lives that she has under her belt. That's 28 lives that have been touched and tended just off of Walnut Street, which she's never left. Still, it's a mother's job to instill values, discipline, and character into her children. It's a grandmother's job to take their children and spoil them rotten. But it's a great-grandmother's job to give a banana sandwich and spoil her grandson's child to death. Thank you. Mary Ann P.C. is guilty of nurturing, providing financial and emotional support, caring, generosity, babysitting, trafficking in hundreds of pounds of lunch meat, dozens of eggs, cereals, snacks, raviolis, steak and onions, beef stew, rigatonis, turkeys and hams, forfeiting thousands of dollars in utilities, tuition, birthdays, school clothes, recitals, sporting events, rides to work, school, shopping trips, hundreds of stuffed stockings, Christmas presents, and Easter baskets. And is single-handedly responsible for the Palisades rent being paid on. And also, single-handedly supported the market for sequin blouses and dancing. That's an achievement. But my grandmother's much more than gifts and favors. All of the values and traditions that our family shares are a cumulative representation of the 80 years of life that she's led. The sacrifices she has endured and the achievements she has amassed. My grandmother is my greatest champion, and this will ring true in almost everyone in our family. Since the passing of my grandfather 13 years ago, the family suffered a great tragedy. But on the shoulders of my grandmother, we did persevere and turned to her in our time of loss, as she stood firm, giving no thought or fair time of grief towards herself. But her concern was towards us. There is no selfish bone in her body, and the word no rarely shows up in her vocabulary. Her compassion and generosity is so much of her daily routine, I'm not sure she recognizes the fact that she's doing it any longer. But we have been privileged enough to bear witness and participate in an era bookmarked only by great deeds, true blessings, and fortunes of love unsurpassed by any treasures of the world. The very breath that we draw is a testament to the commitment she has made to God and to us as individuals. This woman would lay down her very life any day for any one of our tomorrows and not think twice. My only hope is that one day we can all achieve 1/10 of the humanity she displays in one day, for the world will be a better place for it. So from generations past to generations to come, help me in raising a glass to pay tribute to the greatest woman that we've ever known. We miss you many strong years full of happiness, fulfillment, and may the music never stop. We love you. Happy birthday, Grandma.